Well, you guys, I failed. I didn't get the Hood of Heroes, and I didn't even get the Golden Crown of Courage. I only got the normal Crown of Courage. As you may know, the final battle came out this weekend, and I actually streamed the final battle right here. And it was a good stream. It was a 5-hour stream. But I will say I was sick when the final battle happened. I tried to hide it, but I'd say around 3 hours into my stream, I got like really motion sick and like felt like throwing up so much. Like, yeah, it was bad. And I know I could have done a lot better. I could have kept streaming if I wasn't sick and I was normal. But unfortunately, I had to get sick during the week that the final battle happened. So yeah, I'm honestly very disappointed in myself for not being able to stream longer for you guys and also not even like getting that far. I don't even think I made it halfway like during the stream, so that's kind of funny actually. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that, get that out of the way before I actually talk about the final battle. That didn't take away the fact of how amazing the final battle was. Even though I was sick, I still enjoyed it a lot actually. It was really fun, I really enjoyed doing it, but with all that came a lot of stress and a lot of difficulty. Yeah, it was very, very difficult, like beyond difficult, like a different type of difficult. It was crazy. So yeah, I kind of just wanted to talk about my journey through the final battle. Some clips from the stream and some clips off stream that I recorded off stream. So there it was, the start of the final battle. This nice cutscene played where the subway just went through the doors and that was the start. This part actually took me a pretty long time to do and solve, but once I figured out what to do, I got the hang of it after so many mistakes, mistake after mistake, like falling into the acid really slowly, by the way, like that is real slow and like so dramatic. We figured out what to do. So you look at these numbers up here. So right there is a 59 and the other number is a 64. And then, yep, that's how you do that part. And then you go get this key card in the back, which has a very nice animation when you pick it up. Take it to the front of the subway, open up that door, and override the autopilot. And then you do this like little row beats thing right here where you just like, I don't know, it's like you just click on the dots and you gotta be like pretty accurate. And yeah, this part was pretty cool. I would rate it a 9 out of 10 probably if I had to rate it. It was really cool, the scenery was so nice, and just something really cool that the creators made. So yeah, I really liked this part. So the next part, you actually have to jump out of the subway and go onto this platform right here, which a lot of people didn't know until we finally figured out later on. And you could actually use Russo's Resonator as a power-up to overtake the robots so that you could destroy the boxes in front of you. So yeah, that part was also really cool. I really like how we were able to actually control the robots and like how we used the resonator. That was really nice. And once you got to this part, you were finally able to use DJ's drum set, whatever it is, for the first time. And it was like a jetpack, and that was like a really nice gadget. I really liked how we could fly with it. And then you had to override these turrets, and then that turret aims at the robot down there and he's gone. The robot down there is gone. It allows us to cross. Then there was this really like weird looking room right here. It was not that difficult. Oh, spiders. I hate spiders. Why did it have to be spiders? And yeah, I kind of just cheesed right here and just like wall jumped to get up there. So yeah, this part was actually pretty easy. And then the security room, not the security room. I did so bad on this part. I don't know, it took me like 15 tries before I actually did it. It was a lot of tries. But yeah, this part I heard was hard for a lot of people, including me. But when I finally got it down the first time, it actually became really easy for me. I'm really mad about how long this actually took me to do. And I just wish I could go back in time and do this faster. But yeah, this part was really difficult. You know, I would have given it a high rating. But just because it took me so long and I did so bad at this part, I'm gonna give it like a 6 or 5 out of 10. Oh gosh, and then came the portal part. Right here, you see 3 hours. This is where I started to get motion sick. Started to overdo it because I was playing too much while sick. Yeah, this part just makes me want to throw up just by looking at it. The portal part took way too long, was way too difficult. It was like so difficult. It was so confusing. I literally had to like look up tutorials and stuff to help me with this part. It was just way too much. Although I will say the portal parts, it was kind of cool, you know, just teleporting from place to place. But I still hated this part so much. I never want to do it again. 2 out of 10. And yeah, as you can see, that's really where my stream ended off. Like, it took me 2 hours to do the entire portal part and I didn't even finish it. So yeah, I hated this part. So there came the next day, which was actually yesterday. I felt a little better and wanted to get my Crown of Courage, because from that day and that time, everything else was gone. But next was the Battle Dome part, and this part was pretty hard at the start, but once you get it down, it's one of those things where when you get it down, it becomes easy. You know, things are always so hard when you first do them, but then when you complete it once, it becomes like the easiest thing. And you just like don't know how you struggled on it so much. Like, it's so annoying actually. But yeah, I kind of like this part. It was well made, well built. So I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10. This part gets a 7 out of 10. Then we got our first look at the main villain, JP. Wait, is that J Party? But I gotta say, this was probably my favorite part. Playing the finale contestants in the minigames, I actually really liked this part so much. It was actually really fun for me. But this first round was in Lava Escape versus Bella. And yeah, it was pretty hard, but I got it down. It was pretty fun too. I really liked this part. I don't know which minigame I liked the most, but this one was probably my second favorite out of the minigames. And then after you beat Bella in Lava Escape, you moved on to play Creekcraft and Tanker, who teamed up together in Target Town. And you know, it gets easy at first, but then like during the last 10 seconds, they just go crazy and their points go up. So like, you have to get as much as you can at any point in the game. I actually just think it's so funny how like they teamed up Creekcraft and Tanker. Like, it's just like how they teamed up in the finale together. So yeah, that's kind of ironic. Luckily, if you did lose to Creekcraft and Tanker, you actually got to go to the battle back against Dennis in Simulator Scrimmage, but Dennis had like a UFO. But like, that didn't really help him anyway, because if you know how to play this and get the pets, you can beat him easily. And after you beat Tanker and Creekcraft in the semis or beat Dennis in the battle back, you get to play Pinkleaf in the finale. And in this one, this was actually probably my favorite minigame out of all of them. You got to climb a mountain and you had to like race Pinkleaf to push 6 buttons and then get to the top. So I think this kind of resembled the Mount Everest battle that Pinkleaf was in, but like they put it to make it like the final part of this and the finale. Really like this part, playing the finale competitors and the minigames. That was really fun for me. I really enjoyed it. 10 out of 10, giving this a straight 10 out of 10. It was great. So once you beat Pinkleaf in the minigames, you were actually sent to this place called Retrowave Reef. And you just get popped out of this portal. It like poops you out like that. And this island was really cool. I really liked the colors of it and like the texture. Yeah, it was a really well designed place. But what we had to do was collect these crystals around the map, put them here so we could activate this crab right here. But once you did that, you could actually use the crab by using Russo's resonator, and you had to go underwater, try to find a key card by digging it up, and bring it back to the surface. And then once you got that key card, bring it to the waterfall, it opens up a door. Yeah, this part was like really confusing for a little bit, but it was still a really good part. I would rate it an 8 out of 10. Oh no, is this the part? Oh no, not this part. I hated this part. I just can't believe they actually added something like this into the final battle. So, this part was the Great Woman. Oh my gosh, this part was like so scary. Like, it freaked me out. It literally freaked me out. Yeah, I'm just gonna let this part play out, let you guys see my first reaction to it, because I was not expecting this. So yeah, I think it says a lot of how I thought about this part. Yeah, this does not look good. What is this part? We have to go in the vent. Oh my gosh. They make us go in first person. Wait. What is that sound? Wait, what is that? Oh my god! What is that? Wait, oh my, what? That is so scary! Bro, there's kids playing this! Wait! In all honesty though, I did like this part, because like, I do like scary stuff, and I do like how they added that. So, I'm gonna give this probably a 9 out of 10, maybe even a 10 out of 10. DJ T posing. And then it was finally time. One of the last parts, the final battle. I mean, just look at this. Like, look at how much detail is just in these shots right here. Like, I really wonder how long it took them to make this. Like, this is actually bizarre. So we got that man, JP. He just pulls up with a robot. But you know, it's all good. We get our own robot too, and we get to hit him. We gotta go for the low shots, the knee shots. It's like a boxing match out here. Look at these shots right here, like boom. Oh, look at that punch. That's a powerful punch right there. And then we finally saw our first look at Russo. But yeah, this part was cool right here. We had to hit bombs at the shield to like open it up. We got to 1v1 sword fight JP. He had the 3 swords from season 2 that he was fighting with. And then once you beat JP, that was the end of it. The end of the final battle, the end of this amazing segment. By the way, I would probably rate that part a 8 out of 10 as well. But yeah, then we all just fall down, and then the nostalgia trip. The nostalgia trip is next. Man, this part was actually made me tear up a bit, like seeing how far we've come, seeing how much work they've put in, and now it's all over. Seeing all the games that participated, the music was just like so touching. It made me tear up a bit, if I'm being honest. Yeah, except for that stupid waiting to migrate thing had to pop up in my screen throughout this whole thing. But yeah, this part was like really sad to see that this was the end of season 3. This was definitely one of the best things I have ever done on Roblox. The amount of work they put into this, they just executed it so well. It was such a good final battle. Hey, look at me jumping up there. You see me up there? I'm just like dancing up there. Thank you so much for making this happen, RB Battles. You've given so much to the Roblox community, and we are so appreciative of it. I got a few more RB Battles videos before I stop posting RB Battles for now, because, you know, I can't keep posting RB Battle stuff once the season's over. Oh yeah, and I did a little dance with Pink Leaf right there. I know you guys saw that. But yeah, that's it for this video. If you did enjoy, please make sure to like and subscribe. And thanks for watching.